That's all you need. This one is even easier. You just need one. A little bit harder to make, but I guess we'll just go right into it, right?
You know.
So this is the next one. I'm sure we all saw this. Tea leaf, fly swatter, pa'i, just joking. So anyway, so when you start, you can't start like this. This is raw material. What has to happen is either you're gonna iron the tea leaf, you're gonna cut, you're gonna debone, strip, take off the back part, all the hard middle. This is soft, this is hard. So you need to either iron with a little bit of water to steam it, or you can freeze it, which takes probably the least amount of time because you just roll and freeze. This takes a lot more time. But keep in mind when you're freezing, I feel like, and even, well, when you freeze, it drips a lot. And then you can also boil it. Yeah. That doesn't drip much when you boil it.
Yeah, a little bit.
But small kind. So yeah, keep those things in mind when prepping.
Yes.
And let's see, same thing. This is all the same lei making. You always want to keep the intention positive and solid. And with la'i, with tea leaf, you're gonna strip before you start. So you strip everything, you freeze it, and then you get them soft. So now it's soft. You start with one, and you're gonna twist it two opposite ways, obviously, and then you can sit. The hole, yeah. Put them around your toe. This is what we learned our whole entire life. But you're twisting, and you're twisting the same way. The two strands is being twisted the same exact way, and then when you turn it, you're going the opposite way. And that's kind of the hard part, because then it gets tricky when you're like on the opposite side. So you just keep twisting the same way.
Rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. It's very, again, you sit with your thoughts, and it's like a dance with your fingers. You're really finding the rhythm.
Dance with your fingers. That was beautiful.
It's the hula with your fingers. No. So then it gets a little bit difficult because you end up running out of your first leaf. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to add. So you're gonna take your shiny side, and you can go either point. I go to the prettier point, and you leave about like half an inch out, and you're gonna take your new leaf and grab your old leaf and kind of spin it together so they become one. Now we're getting married here, so we're becoming one. And so then you keep twisting the opposite way. And you're gonna do the same thing when you add the other side. Shiny side, I look for the nicer point, about a half inch, grabbing your old one, twisting the same way, twist, 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 and then going the opposite. Twist, 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 go the opposite. And then sometimes I'll show you a perfect example of what happens. Your tea leaf might rip, and then you're stuck with nothing, but you can start all over. So then you just make another point, half inch, and then you go around. And basically twist, twist. This is a lot of twisting. And you just twist and go the other way. A lot of times la'i can be used, you know, I mean, you can use it for women or men, but in a lot of cases, they're really, you know, been used for men, you know, for like gift giving, I would say, more so. You would gift a man this over a, you know, puale like that. It's like a dance, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Your fingers are gonna get used to it.
And the red drips a lot more.
And you can use it as, no, just joking, as dye.
Merlot.
Merlot lip balm. Yeah.
But yeah, la'i has a lot of spiritual like protection and a lot of healing properties to it as well. So it's a nice gift to give.
Also,
anybody or yourself.
Mentioning the twisting part
Yes.
is also intentional.
Yes.
For gift giving.
Right.
So a relationship, a connection, pilina, you know, it represents that kind of manao. Bringing two, like you said,
like
two,
a marriage,
to
right?
make
To make one.
So that's another
I love that.
giving
Thank
manao.
you.
If you want to put that intention in there, but it's a very good.
I'm about to
pilina.
marry you, Lesley.
No, you're gonna
Lay
marry that
you.
la'i.
Pilina. I know the color is just gorgeous, and there is so much different color of la'i all over. My girlfriend has like pink and green, dark purple. Thanks. At the end, all you're doing is taking the two ends and you're just making it into a tie, into a knot, a simple, basic knot. And if you want to go twice to make it a little bit thicker, you can. Because what you're going to do is you're taking this end into where you had your toe. You're going to take that end and you're going to put it through. And that basically becomes your
Gorgeous.
ring. This can be my wristlet. But at the end, this is what it looks like.
Someone new, gonna go gather,
Yep.
hoping intention and asking permission. So if there's extra, what should we do?
That's a great idea.
Great question.
Good question. Well,
I like to try to use it all if I can, especially with the the flowers because they're not gonna last. But if we don't, I personally go back to where I was and I put it back. Whether it's like in like the bottom of the tree or everybody kind of has their own, but definitely you don't throw this in the trash.
Yeah,
You
no.
definitely find a natural element to give it back to.
right, give it back to the earth. Gift it.
Yes.
Dry them out. Use them as, I used them before as, what do you call it? Bookmark.
Or just
Dry
put them in like a
plumeria.
little vase in
It's
your
beautiful.
house.
Floating pua inside a nice like glass bowl. I've done that before with the extra. Good question.
That's a great, and even just
That's what I've
driving
done.
around in your car and you see like a
Freshener.
a sister or a friend you haven't seen so long, and you can just run up to them and it's
Just
really
be making
simple.
everyone's days with
Everybody,
the extra flowers.
Everybody loves a good flower in,
Yeah.
in their ear.
Yep, so don't throw it in the normal trash, even
No.
if it's just in your own yard.
Yeah.
As long as it returns back to the aina or the natural elements, that's the proper protocol.
Yes.
Because that's where you got it from.
Amen.
So, ho'i ho'i ka aina. So, any other manao you want to share about your aloha missions, and what else do you folks do? What type of other crafts or if you have products that you do produce
Right.
or workshops that you do engage with the community.
Nice.
I know now it got a little different because I
Right.
remember seeing you folks went out in the community and actually had workshops. So what do you folks do now? What kind of workshops you provide or will provide
Right.
if this clears up?
Well, we had so many plans.
We did. We have one in the making.
We're just in a transition period as far as we were so much about connecting and being close to people that
Right.
it was a challenge for us to figure out how to connect with people with the computer or a Zoom. And we're still trying to navigate that because we do know this will be not forever.
Right.
But yeah, just finding little ways we can give back to the community even in our own personal life of just learning and talking with people, but simple just cleaning up the beach before we go surfing or doing those little missions that make our island better, and it doesn't have to be in a public setting, but trying to perpetuate that through the brand of social media to encourage people to just have those missions in your own life. It doesn't have to be in a public display.
Yeah. Mahalo.
Little acts of kindness
Yes,
goes a far
mahalo.
way. It truly
Very
does.
true.
Yes.
Yep.
So, mahalo nui for sharing this lovely art of lei making with us. So again, puamelia or plumeria and la'i, both different styles, both simple, easy, but another important thing is you can also pass the knowledge on and share it out to the community or your ohana. So encouraging all you folks to try to make a lei.
Yes. Go out.
Learn the protocol, and just remember to ho'i ho'i ka aina. Mahalo aloha missions.
Mahalo.
Mahalo for all you folks do and all the mana'o and positivity you folks share within your own ohana and out to the community. We hope to see you more, and we hope to connect more with you folks out in the community and with each other, like just cruise
Like this. Yes.
But Mahalo nui. You folks have your social media platform
Yes.
you can share.
At Aloha Missions.
Yes.
www.aloha.missions.
.com. Yes.
Yeah, and mahalo to Yukahaku and
mahalo.
your Ohana, who's always been an inspiration to us.
Yep.
Mahalo.
And I feel their presence here with
Yeah,
us for sure.
totally. Major. This
So-
is it. Thank you.
This is
Mahalo.
lovely. Mahalo
Mahalo.
nui. So mahalo nui no ka ho'onania ana mai me mako I Keala, me Lesley, Keala, Tamika,
Yes.
and Aloha Missions. So ila mai ka iaka ko, ahui ho.
Ahui ho.
So he leo mahalo kia ia o ko pakahi a pau no ka hui ana, no ka ho'onania pu ana me mako, no ka ho'oka ike, no ka ho'olohe ana I ka ike Hawaii o kia makumu. Mahalo nui for all of you tuning in with us throughout these past days and really, engaging in the ike that has been shared from all these wonderful mentor and kumu of Maui, of Hawaii. He leo mahalo keia. Again, mahalo to Ka'ehu. Again, mahalo to all the people who shared and engaged with us in our keiki and our community. And again, this is encouragement to all you folks to find that space in your own community to learn, to engage, to share, to create relationships with Aina and with people and learn more and share more in the culture, in the Aina. And I'm so happy to be able to share with you folks today and throughout these past days. So mahalo piha ia o ko pakahi a pau o wau no o ka hakuriti kamara. Ma ka ehu a hui ho launa pu ho kako I ke kahila. A hui ho.